So what's going on, everybody? We now understand that we're going into the afternoon, and the minutes collection from like how the chessers do it in the morning. With most of the chess programming, and how most of this is well, not a draw, but the whole retrograde retrospect of exchanging lines and drawing. And the more I do this, or you know what I mean, like get real, people. There's books to read. There's manuals to go over, and this whole bullshit about how everyone needs to go to fucking work. Well, what? When are we gonna start updating the archive to the contents of creation in this life and telling everybody that we are made as equals? And the people that don't see it that way, well, guess what? I guess the only ones that you do see as equals don't technically exist in if the whole idea of being equals has to constitute more than one state of being or state of matter or element. So, as far as the racism that still runs rampant on this planet, it will cease to exist. Just like the creation of stars and everyone complaining about how life sucks. Stop breathing then. Maybe life won't suck. So, again, whatever it is that people have to understand, make sure you have the FAQs, the inquiries and requests, or the question, or better yet, be ready to have the understanding perception be put to the threshold of consciousness as you draw that little idea in your head with the little single-celled organisms that constitute all of your existence through atoms, particles, and molecules of defining the properties of whatever it is that you do and or don't understand. Now, as far as me needing to be an asshole or use sarcasm for the rhetoric, putting the illustration of your little children's pop-up books for adults out there, well, maybe we can use logic and reason, or maybe we can just continue to be low level intellectuals. And the ones that are seeing this as where there's a hiatus of threading, like, all the social medias or whatever encyclopedia we got to use, the low level intellectuals are going to have to start understanding that if they don't want to be some retrograde blank, you know, undervalued state of being, then they're going to have to develop. And that doesn't mean that we pick on them, doesn't mean that we devalue them anymore. We instruct, we teach, and we do our best to make sure that there's a definition of emphasis to understanding the point of perception, which all constitutes me modifying Einstein's theory of relativity. Okay? If y'all don't like the fact that all my research is now behind the merits of a museum, or, isn't making the next prototype mech suit for all of y'all to just go, oh, look, I'm as fast as the stars, because none of y'all deserve that yet. And if y'all don't like that, try and steal my research. You won't be able to do anything with it, and it won't work for you. Those are the properties that are contained by encrypted data before computers were made and before Bill Gates and any of you others thought of foreshadowing the thought of my genius intellect. For those that don't like it, tough shit. The ones that are like all powerful, strong guys that want to rip me to shreds, and tough shit. The last atom that splits everything and gets split for the continuation of all creation that nobody wants because they're all like, there's an other side, retrospective, reverse polarities of existence that negate all things to ever exist. Good luck. And by the way, this is a educational purpose video and is subjected to adult language. Well, let's try to have a good day, folks. And really, really, really think twice or think, period, before we decide to start telling everybody whose job is what and who even works around here. Because it ain't gonna make any sense that all of us live on a planet that we're all responsible for, but aren't being held accountable unless God starts speaking into your lives and giving you that message of how you have a purpose. and you're more than welcome to fulfill it at your pace and at your rate of understanding and processing.